welcome back to Frostpunk. So this playthrough is here courtesy of Andy, who for some reason decided my Let's Plays are worth sponsoring the DLC for me. So thank you very much, Andy. We will be playing through the last autumn scenario. I'm going in completely blind, so it's very possible I will suck, and I cannot guarantee a success, though I think we should be fine on the normal difficulty, because that's what we're going to be going with right now, because from what I understand, a lot has changed. It will be like a new Frostpunk, basically like Frostpunk 2.0 with new laws, new resources, stuff. I don't know, I just know lots of new things that we'll have to see what they do, and I'm very excited about it. So let's jump right in, shall we? It's not impossible, I will do the extreme playthrough later, but for now let's just see what we're dealing with, right? It should be pretty interesting. This game is so amazing atmosphere-wise, and I don't doubt it will keep being just that.
Personal Journal of Euphemia McLaughlin, Assistant Engineer at Imperial Exploration Company. It's been 5 weeks since we have left the familiar walls of Birmingham behind. Weeks of uncertainty, of struggle, of hope. And finally, we have reached the shores. We had 3 deaths so far. Or small price for progress, as IEC called it. I can only hope I am going to avoid their fate. They've claimed there was nothing to fear, that this whole journey of ours was just a precaution. But now, it feels like the weather is changing. And the winter seems inevitable.
Whatever shall we do? Alright, just a second, I have to get my headphones, because I seem to remember when I was recording without them there was an echo, so one echo is enough here, right? I'll be back in a second. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? The last autumn. We cross the rough northern seas to reach Site 113, where we are to build the greatest marvel of technology, a generator. Your crew, lured by the promise of a steady job and eager to leave the work riots and bread queues behind, are somewhat taken aback at the sight of the desolate landscape surrounding the site. They were told not to ask for details, and there is no turning back now. There is no consensus why this contract has such a high priority, considering the deteriorating situation of the Empire, but your superiors are clear. This is the most important job of your life. Well, damn if the stakes aren't high. Also, apologies if my chair does this. It's just Squeak City around here, and I can't do anything about it. So I will try not to wiggle too much, but if I forget and I begin wiggling and it starts squeaking on you, well, I'm sorry. I apologize. Alright, for Queen and Country. Oh, it's so pretty. No snow though. It's green. Oh, that reminds me of Skyrim, this kind of forest. I'm such a nerd, it should be reminding me of forests. Right, so what do you have? Basic facilities. Before you start building the generator, you have to set up the basic supply infrastructure. This means building the docks and gathering the resources piling up by them. You also need a raw food source, the fishing harbor or a forager's camp set up by a food source somewhere in the plains. Right, so everything is different. What do we have here? We have discontent, that's one constant I see. We have motivation. So, efficiency modificator. Interesting. We have to build docks, gather resources. Okay, so that's what they told us. And, right, no generator. Well, isn't that strange? There's a hole. Finally, we can see how they started to build those, right? There is a hole in the ground, so they go very deep. Alright, so this is our map. Not a ton of building space, I don't think. What do we have here? What's this? Huge coal pile, 2,000 coals. That is a lot of coal. We have steam cores. Okay, they are moved here. Steam cores, structural profiles. That's new. Steel components, and steam exchangers. And these are the things we've always had. Okay, so we've got that coal. This is our stockpiles, right? Yes, that hasn't changed. All right, so we have some wood here, some steel. Everything is nice and orderly, unlike in the regular Frostpunk. And we have 90 people. No children, because, well, of course there is no children. It doesn't make sense for them to be children here. We have 15 engineers. Let's see if anything's changed here. Okay, I've never gone there because I'm a noob. I don't need such things. All right, administration. That's a new law book. Find ways to keep your people healthy, fed, and motivated. Let's see what we've got here. Wonder if there is a second arm as well. Probably not. Seeing how it's just one scenario. Right, so we have chapel. We have to find the law we want to sign. And I have no idea what we are dealing with. People need a place to practice their faith and peace. Chapel, have to build. People living nearby will raise motivation. Alright. Okay, so we already things for people dying. Well, isn't that optimistic? On-site burials. We will consign the bodies of our dead to the stony soil of this faraway land. It would be too expensive to bring them back to England. So, no risk of disease. Each burial decreases motivation. And motivation will fall because, well, this is like the cold pile and it's still better than that. So, I guess it's a little bit less grim, if that can be called less grim at all. And repatriation of bodies. We have to build a morgue and we will lay our dead to rest on English soil. Their bodies will be kept in the morgue until they can be transported. Alright, so what I'm thinking here, well, since we are playing on a medium difficulty, let's try to do it the right way, right? I don't know if it will not backfire, but we will definitely be trying to pick the things that are good for the people, that are nice for the people. These are our familiar radical treatment. 30% will be left as amputees. So, do we have frost here as well? I have not seen. It must be less frosty here because it's all green, but we'll see in a second. I love DLCs to games, I know. It's just so interesting to see what new things they've come up with. Bathhouses would protect our people from sickness by promoting cleanliness and healthy habits. People living near a working bathhouse are less likely to fall ill. That sounds good. What do we have here? Heavy meals. We could serve tastier and more nutritious food to people to motivate them. Of course, it would require more raw food to prepare. So, hearty meal and increases motivation every day. And on the opposite side, we have gruel. We can cook gruel instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Well, it's better than sawdust, isn't it? Motivation and discontent. Alright, so, and public house hasn't changed. You know what? I think we're going to just sign the bathhouse, to be honest. Overcrowding. We don't want people dying just yet, so let's not go. Ceremonial and company funerals, alright? Evening service, house of pleasure, and bare knuckle bouts. Cocaine pills. Alright, that sounds interesting. And crowded quarters. Oh, so we will be able to build different houses for people as well. I don't know. Let me see what else we've got here. So it's 10 degrees. We definitely don't need anything that makes people warmer just yet. I mean, I would be freezing there, but luckily they are not me. So we have a chance of survival. Alright, So, we have to sign some law because otherwise we are just wasting time. Let's just go for sustain life for now. Just to have it, because I don't know if we will have the resources to build the bathhouses and stuff right now. Okay, enough of just looking around. Let's go, let's get some wood. Let's get some steel. More wood. I think we should get some steam cores. Interestingly, you cannot send engineers to do that. Do we need coal? I don't think we need... What would we need coal for? We cannot burn it anywhere, can we? Alright, so let's get more wood for now. Okay, let's let them get to work and let's take a look at construction. Is anything new? Tent? Nothing new there. Health posts, medical cookhouse, gathering resource depot. That's just as it was. So I would say too close to the generator. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Alright, so we will definitely need research. That's... I wonder if we should keep those trees for sawmills or something. Probably. Okay, let's just get the road going. What was the... Alright, so... Let's build a street here. And I guess... just... I want it to be pretty. Okay, so... Yeah, we could put 2 of those there, or we could put them here and... There was a way to build roads easier. I just don't remember what it was. Alright, you click on this thing. Alright. Good, it's coming back to me. Okay, so people are gathering stuff. Can I see something about the generator? Not quite. Alright, so we will be researching docks. Makes sense. And we have 15 engineers. Oh, they cannot gather either. Okay, I didn't notice they cannot gather wood or steel either. Okay, so. We can easily get like 3 of those, or... Well, we need medical post. How will they get sick if it's so warm, though? What's up? First steps. Sir, our employer, the Imperial Exploration Company, has prepared the site for us. Besides digging the enormous shaft for the underground part of the generator, they left some construction materials to get us started. We should set up camp and clear the area around the shaft to make space for the construction facilities. Oh, so we will be building some different sorts of buildings here, won't we? Okay, we need more wood and we need to speed it up. What was that? Alright, 2 and 3. Okay, got it. Okay, so we have this going. Let's get some researchers assigned and let's get to researching as soon as possible. Everything's different, alright? So what have we got here? Okay, we do have a sawmill and we have docks. Apparently docks are super important. Allows us to build docks and unload resources from ships. So this is going to be like a beacon, I guess? Something like that? Ships bringing basic materials from local sources are unloaded here. Yeah, I think this is going to be a beacon-like thing. Profiles manufacture. Allows us to build a profiles manufacturer and provide structural profiles required to build the generator. Oh, so this is the generator construction. It says so, I could have figured. Okay, so we also have food and health foragers quarters. I don't think we'll need it just yet. We have some food. So we have more foragers and we have a fishing harbor if we get drawing boards. Alright, let's go for the beacon thing because I am really interested in how it will look like. Thank you, I already opened it. Alright, so I guess if we go below this line, we will be having efficiency decrease, and if we go above it, we will have efficiency increase. And they like that we have used sustain life. I am glad. Alright, so idle hens. As the first workday end, people start gathering in small groups to chat and play cards. A couple of workers are throwing rocks down the huge central shaft. Deep, ain't it? And to think we have to work down there. I hope you remove those rocks. We wouldn't want Generator to have problems because of them, would we? Out of boredom, or maybe to exercise their fears, more workers join in. Soon, rocks start raining down the hall. This might be dangerous, but the camp offers very little other entertainment. Well, since I actually thought about this being a bad idea, I will have to stop them. Because even if I thought about it, it probably is. Before I read the whole thing. So I'm sorry, guys. Throw rocks on the sea or something. Okay, we should build some homes for them, probably. I mean, they won't freeze, but, you know, homes are a really good thing to have. But I would also like another one of those research things. I don't know how to duplicate buildings. I don't remember. Was there even an option to do that? Okay, so we'll have 2 of these. And we'll start to build tents around here, I think. Oh, we also have the cook... Oh, we have to build the cookhouse. Of course we do. Yes. I wanted to do it a pretty way, but... Although this is probably where the docks should go, right? Or there? I don't know. You know what? Let's just put it safely here for now. And also, let's start building some homes around here. We need 9 of them. So 3 will be... we don't have wood for that. Okay, so probably tomorrow, then. We don't have any sort of extended shift or anything. I haven't seen anything like that. Right, so let's put those here, and let's put those engineers here for now. For ill from what? Got a cold? Sir, a few of our people got a cold from sleeping on the ground. We should provide them with some kind of accommodation, if only because this might impact our efficiency in the long run. I'll provide shelter for everyone. I think I will, why not? We should be able to do that. So I didn't think they would be getting sick at +10! I guess they are less resilient than the actual Frostpunk people, because for them +10 would be like, oh my goodness, summer. Okay, we'll take repartition of bodies. Oh, we have to build a morgue if we do that. Well, let's take hearty meals in the meantime then. We don't have to use it, but I would like to have it because we are trying to do the, you know, good guy run. Benevolent leader run. Yes, we are out of wood. My boss knows how to please the hardworking people. I work a lot and I have to eat well, if only just. Get me wood! Dogs research. We can start a new research. What can we start here? We probably should go for faster gathering. We don't have the wood for it, and that's exactly the reason why we should go for faster gathering. Basic docks. Ships bringing materials from local sources are unloaded here. We need wood before we can do anything. We could also do a gathering post. Maybe speed it up, right? Alright, let's do that. That seems like a good idea. And now let's try to research faster gathering. So we don't waste time research-wise. And I think the next thing we have to build, honestly, will just be... right, we have to put these guys here and we have to build a medical post. Here? I don't like that. Doesn't look good. Yes. Because I would like those 3 people not to die, preferably. Faster gathering researched. Okay, we could get a sawmill. I don't know, how much food do we have? We have a bunch. We don't have to research food things just yet, I don't think. Let's get sawmill. That looks like an absolutely vital thing to have. Now, please build this. And I think we have to go with this road here. There is no way around it. Okay, get those sick people cured. And tomorrow we have to build more houses because we have promised houses for everyone. Is all the wood actually managed? It looks to be. Okay, administration. Let's do... Well, if we're going the nice guys route, then yeah, let's do extra rations for the eel. That doesn't cost us anything, aside of not having overcrowding, which might bite me in the ass afterwards, but let's see. A humane measure, but is it prudent in our current situation? Whatever gets them well faster, we need them. We do need them indeed. Get those people cured. What's up? Reality check. As the camp wakes up under the dark rain clouds, the mood among our people turns gloomy. Nobody told us we'll be sent to the end of nowhere, they grumble. There is nothing for us to do here but work. And they are going to stay a while in this remote, cold, miserable place. It does sound pretty bad. If you don't keep their motivation up, the efficiency will suffer. Let's see what we can do. They're signing a law, rising motivation. How are cocaine pills for you? We could give people cocaine pills with their breakfast to make them work harder. No risk of death by overdose. Use cocaine pills in cookhouse to increase motivation. Well, I'm not sure that's what they meant by sign a law increasing motivation. I mean, it does do that, but let's see what else we could do. I think bathhouse would be something they would like, and not getting sick is good, but we have to wait before we can sign a new law. Maybe we'll go for the bathhouse, but for now we need homes. And I thought London looks very bad. Oh, we also need dogs. Oh, okay, so we can set 4 dogs, or just... Oh, so far away. Interesting. This looks about right? Do we go there to build stuff? Interesting. Let's build it here. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we have some road going there, so let's just use that. Okay, so we have research sawmill. Good. We will definitely go for this because I don't want to be caught with my pants down when we run out of food. And we'll probably need the sawmill going sooner rather than later. Destroy resource sources. I don't like that. This doesn't cover a ton of them. It will destroy 1 tree. Do I care? Might care. Let's put it here. It's not optimal, but... Oh, actually, it's not too bad, is it? Okay, so after that, I would really like to invest in those houses, though. We don't have a ton of... Okay, we should be fine. We have a lot of wood now. Okay, so let's go with that. Okay, steel pile depleted, so we have some people free. And they will be foraging, I think. I think that's what they will be doing. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more houses, so let's just do that. 1, 2. And a road. And can we afford the foraging house? We cannot afford research if we do that, but that's maybe okay? We cannot. What does it cost? 35 wood! Yikes! Okay, Book of Laws. Bathhouse. Sign. 20 steel and 40 wood. We need wood. We have some people free. Ah, they finished gathering most of our things. I don't know if we won't need a second sawmill, won't we? The coal is still not necessary, I don't think. What would we use it for? Does it just get really cold here or something? Do they survive the first storm that they didn't even know would come? Alright, so I want to see those docks. Okay, the discontent is going down because we are building houses. Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone needs a roof, even if only a flapping one, over their head. Your people look forward to well-deserved rest. Good on you, and get me this sawmill going. We need this wood so much. Okay, so we need 10 workers in the docks. Alright. What will it do? Closed at this time of day. Production queue. Oh, we can... Ah. So maybe we should have a bunch of docks and each of them will be producing a different resource. So it's less like a beacon and more like an outpost depot if I had to compare it to something. Like variable resource kind of thing. I think we need wood for now. So let's just go for wood. Okay. We don't have wood, so well, fine. Let's just go for that for now. We need this road going fast. All right. And let's save. That sounds like a good idea. I'm not going to be creative. Oh, and I don't think the dogs are actually connected to anything. How do we connect the dogs? Do we have to connect the dogs? I don't think so. There is a boat here already. Hi. Telegraph station. Now that we have built the basic resource infrastructure, we can set about bringing more people and steam cores from England. To do this, we have to build the telegraph station. I see. Alright. Oh, this is more like a beacon. It has a beacon icon. I wonder if we'll actually be using some, you know, the second map like a beacon. Woodpile depleted. Gathering post resources depleted. Please deconstruct this then. And I think, yeah, this is definitely time to build. Not this. No, we need more wood. Damn it. Do we need a second sawmill or something? Yeah, we probably do, because we cannot build food. They will be starving soon. Let's build it. This would be a nice place for it, but it will destroy some of our trees. We'll just build it here, and we can just deconstruct it later if we need to. Okay, go for it. We have 35 slackers, but I cannot afford the hunting cabin just yet. Skeptic camp life. You overhear two workers arguing over the reality of the global cooling. You really believe this is the end of the world rubbish? Me, I'm just here for the money. When we're done with this mad scheme, I can move my family out of St. Giles. Well, then you're a fool, because you'll all die when the frost comes, he turns to you. Ain't it the truth, sir? Mind your work, lads. So the science says. Only the fools doubt it. Discontent will rise and motivation will rise. I believe in science, so I won't be an overzealous zealot, but I will definitely say that science says so. Though it kind of sounds like you're doubting it. Like the science says. But we don't want to fearmonger, because that will just make people panic. So let's believe in science, and let's keep on going, because scientists are smart people. This is being built. Okay, so we can build the hunter's cabin or whatever. What was it? Forager's quarters. Good, build it. Okay, more people here. Okay, where do we get steel from? We have 2 of those. Maybe we should be getting steel here? Maybe we should build the second docks already. This gives us 8 per hour, and this gives us 16. So this is more efficient. Okay, technology tree. We need drawing boards. We cannot get drawing boards. Book of Laws. Give me a second here. I need to build this. What was it? The bathhouse. We are way too poor for this. Okay, basic docks. How much does it cost actually? 25 wood. We can afford that. Let's get that going. Let's get that going and let's get some steel flowing because I don't want to be left without it. Oh, go directly to the forager's quarters. Deploy a new unit. So we have units. Huh. So this is the beacon. I thought it would be just like hunters' huts. Reindeer tracks. Alright, then let's go. Huh, interesting. So, do I build more of these? Now I feel like we will be starving because that won't be here fast enough. I thought they would just start producing it and we will have some food by tomorrow. Guess not. Yikes. Oh, start gathering resources piled up. Was it? It wasn't here the whole time, was it? It just appeared, right? Because they just brought it in because I ordered wood, right? That's how it works. Okay. Oh, we could get the fishing harbor. I don't know if he will not starve by the time I'm done because I might have trolled myself a little bit. Might have trolled myself a little bit here. Ah, we need this drawing boards, but we can't get it because it's night. Well, they are not hungry yet. This is 5 hours. Maybe we will survive. We will just go there and just ride back home. And steal, please. Huh. Well, don't I feel silly right now? Wonder what we'll be using steam cores for. Reach the reindeer tracks. A partially eaten reindeer carcass lies in the middle, circle of trampled, blood-stained earth. The tracks lead further. They take the carcass and bring it back. We will starve. Hunting grounds or nesting place. Let's go to hunting grounds. 13 hours. 12 hours. No. Dozens of birds circle over solitary rock outcrop far ahead. Yeah, it's a little bit closer. Let's go there. I think we're going to starve. That's going to be bad. Yep, it begins. So it begins. I don't know how much time we actually have. Okay, research. Drawing boards, please, fast. Build me the third research, please. Indignant engineer. An engineer complains to you. Sir, it seems I have been mistakenly lodged in a tent full of workers. Now you see I don't have anything against workers, but they are quite loud and well, they sort of smell. Could you make sure that I get moved to an engineer's tent? Class issues, huh? But what does it matter? They can just live in one place. Yeah, go. I get it. If you want silence and you want to be an engineer working and thinking in silence, silence is so important. Or maybe it's just because I'm a hermit and I hate loud noises all the time, so I just feel the dude. Okay, food, please. Fishing harbor. Go. Fast. And you guys, go even faster. This inaccessible rock is a nesting place for fish remains. Why? Why you do this to me? Maybe we should have gone to the other place. God damn it. Everyone is gonna die. Okay, we don't need you guys there. Go here and just research, please. No temperature drops. That's good. All right. And houses are enough. Foragers have reached the lake full of fish. The lake is teeming with fish. Dozens of birds hunt them, swooping and diving in the water. Explore. We should stay here for a few days. And few days! We can set up camp here to supply raw food to the construction site. I see. So this is like an old outpost. 80 raw food every 1 day. Why is it just 9 days? What does it mean that it's 9 days? Are we on some kind of timer here? Are we gonna get fucked soon? I'm not. Oh, wait, do we have 3 days left for that? What does it mean? Sure, let's build the beacon thing. Where do we want it? Here looks fine. Get this harbor going, please. Oh, so docks and fishing harbors are taking the same spot. I see. Huh. Okay then. They are not starving just yet, but they are hungry. Okay, so faster reloading. Forager cards. How do we build the outpost? Efficient gathering sounds good. Oh, what is this? Allows us to build reloading station which gather resources piling up at the docks. That sounds... Oh, needs tinkers for that. That seems very useful and necessary. But is it the most important thing? More foragers. Oh, so we have limited amount of this we can build. That's probably a good idea. Let's do it. So we need those. I thought we could just build a gathering post by this, to be honest. Probably can. But supposedly it's not very efficient then. I just want this to pile up, to be honest. So that we have a backup steel for when we really need it. Which might be soon. Maybe I should stop one of those sawmills. Yeah, let's stop the sawmill. And let's assign those guys here. Just 10 guys so that we have some influx of steel. They are starting to starve. This is not good. Okay, right. How do I set the outpost here? Send an outpost team. I don't know. Okay, is there some food? Numerous animal tracks cover the gentle banks of the stream. The gentle banks of this swiftly flowing stream form a convenient watering place. We could set up camp here for some time. How do I set up camps? So this was a wild goose chase. If I knew how to set up an outposting, that would be better. Do we just create one here, maybe? No. Well, right, we have to build this. Where's the post? I'm waiting for workers. Oh, this requires coal. How do we send outpost teams? I have no idea. It used to be an outpost depot here. But I don't know. Bathhouse established. Bathhouse has been built. Now people can take care of their hygiene needs. It's good. No, they can't because there is no coal, but it's okay. The line is open. Good work on setting up the construction camp. Now we have a line of communication. Use it to request resources. We'll provide what we can, but be aware that your camp is not the only project we supply. There are 2 other construction sites in your area. Together, these 3 generators will secure shelter for inhabitants of Liverpool should the worst happen. Their fate is in your hands. Do not let them down. We shall succeed. You can now order resources in the telegraph station. Logistical limit 56. Also, we have to use people. No, we can actually order people. In one day, we can get engineers, workers. We need a lot of workers. Right, so that's... This limit rises over time. It reflects the current logistical means assigned to this generator construction site. Let's get some workers. And we need everyone who can go it and get there. Well, actually, we probably need that, but I need to assign them, and now I can think about... I think we're just going to remove those people for now from there and assign, well, at least 5 here. Maybe more. We have some wood, we don't have steel. But the most important part is we do not have food. And we need it badly. I don't know how fast this will work. Generator shaft structure. Now that you have built the basic infrastructure, it's time to start with the construction of the generator. Build the profiles manufactured and produced 8 structural profiles that will allow you to set up the shaft structure. All fine and dandy, only we are going to starve! Okay, so this requires 8 structural profiles. And this is a plant where we can start building it, right? So let's just build it. I have no idea what we should do. Aside of stopping to starve! Where is everyone? We have no one in these. And I am so short on people. We have wood dogs, we have steel dogs, we have 1 food place, and that's it. They are just eating raw food right now. More foragers researched. I would like this, I think. We'll need those things as well. I think I just want drafting machines, to be honest. But we need some steel for that. Okay, scouts, please be useful for a second. There are fish jumping in the waterfall, not many, but enough for a meal for the team. Perhaps we'll find more upstream wealth. Guys! How do I send people there? Build an outpost, send in... How do I make an outpost team? I can just create a foragers team here. How do I build an outpost team? Give me a second here. I'm fumbling around. These are not it. I'm missing something obvious. I'm sure I am. What's this? It's many. New, whatever. How do I make an outpost team? How do I send it out? This doesn't help. There is really nothing here, right? I didn't miss something obvious. No. Extends capacity. Nothing's changed. Alright. Tech. Telegraph. We have telegraph. How do I send people to build an outpost? Do I just send you? I don't think so. I mean, they were there and I did not have the option to say build an outpost. I'm tempted to check it online, but I want to figure it out. Am I really that stupid that I can't figure it out? It cannot be. I'm not stupid. I think they are eating raw food, to be honest. Let's go for standard meal for now. We are starving people. Ah, some of our people are here to talk about the lack of food. They've been hungry for days now and they fear that soon they'll begin to starve. They want you to do something. I will feed them. Maybe. If I could set up an outpost team, then it could... Whoa, what is this? Shipwreck. It has a lot of steel. Resources can be reached at the moment. Alright. Well, that's interesting. We'll have to build some machinery. This is just taunting me right now. How do I build an outpost? How do I achieve that amazing goal? I just don't know what to click. Okay, let me stop trying to scroll too far out because it just bumps me out. Well, at least we're pretty motivated. Ah, I wanted this, but I can actually afford it. We need so much people. So many people. But how do I send them out? Is it here maybe? Something here, because this is the one I didn't check. No. Plus it told me that I could feed people by building foragers' house. So I mean, maybe if we went the other direction, we would have found it sooner, but it cannot be. We must have access to it. Somehow. Here, close to the source, the stream is narrow and wild. We follow it, walking along the edge of the gorge. Really? There were supposed to be fish there. You lied to me. You lied to me. I mean, we're feeding some people because of this thing, but transport has arrived. People, great. What do you mean? Oh, it's I ordered the wrong dudes. I ordered the wrong dudes. Well, at least they can heal people, right? They cannot work anywhere though. So useless. There's so many hungry people. 4 rations from 2 food. 3 rations from 3 food. Feed them. Okay, what's up? End of the world. Sir, supply ships bring post for the crew from time to time. For security reasons, all letters are opened and read, but we may sometimes ask you for instructions. In this case, an engineer received a letter from relatives in India. They explained that a sudden frost devastated their plantation, and they are going back to England as the colony is descending into chaos and the population is rising up against the British rule. Surely we cannot let such information impact the morale of our people. Censor the letter, don't censor the letter. No, don't censor, they should know. It sucks, but they should know. Okay, we have drafting machines. What does it let us do? Finer mesh. Fishing nets with finer mesh will let us catch smaller fish as well, raising the efficiency of fishing harbor by 10%. Doesn't sound too bad. Efficient gathering doesn't sound bad either. You can get better sawmill. I have no idea. Protective structures. Installing lightweight protective structures across the workplace will temporarily reduce the number of injuries caused by falls and blunt trauma. Each use will improve workplace safety by 1 level for 24 hours at the cost of 6 structural profiles. Oh, I see how you want this to go. Well, I guess we can do that, I suppose. We should be starting on this though. But I don't have people because the engineers are useless and I ordered wrong kind of people here. Can they work here? Yes, they can. Get to cooking. What does it cost us? 25 wood for 1? Oh, we are getting nowhere. Stream starts here from a crystal clear mountain lake. Good fishing post. How do I... Oh, we can set up camp. Was that an option in the other ones? Am I just blind? I think I am. I think I'm just blind. Well, I guess we explored a lot and nobody died just yet from starvation, so could be worse. I just look a fool. I wish I could use engineers to do some useful stuff. They cannot gather. It's the worst. They're so useless. No, why did you die? No. No. Why didn't he eat first? You absolute noob. so few were left and he just had to not eat. Oh, what an idiot. Either that or somebody snubbed his food. Either way, I'm not impressed. It was supposed to be a utopia and it's dying of hunger. Now everybody else will die? I wasn't even an engineer. I'm glad to hear that even the dead won't be left in this hole. Great. Amazing. I am disgusted by the way things went. It's because I was blind. That's the only reason I didn't see that we could set up camp. Because I was just too used to how the outpost depots worked, and I think it blinded me to the truth. It just blinded me to the truth, and that dude died because of it. We don't have steel now. We can't do anything because we don't have steel, so we need that steel. More build, great motivation rises. Oh, isn't that nice? Get back here faster. Faster. They brought food, okay. Are you going back out? I think so. Did we not research additional foragers? Yeah, we did. Alright, we have to build another forager's quarters, but we can't actually afford it. We cannot afford it right now, and I'm not sure we need it. I mean, now that we have a food influx, it should be better. Okay, let's build the house for the useless engineers. I hope they will be useful soon. This takes a lot of wood. We have 2 structural profiles. We'll keep making them, but we need this thing, reloading station, right? Gather resources piling up at the docks, yes. Build this. Newbury kills. It sure does. Well, nobody's starving anymore. We have actually a ton of food right now. We could have prevented this so easily. But we have 6 workers available. I don't know, do we need more wood right now? Or do we need to speed up the profile building? Ah, company funerals. What is this? Those who give their lives in service of the Empire deserve the highest honor. We will send their bodies to England in steel coffins and bury them at the company's expense. Sending bodies to London will increase motivation more. Preparing bodies for transport will cost steel instead of wood. I don't know if we need this right now. I mean, I don't plan on people dying, but I didn't at start and it still made them. Okay, so let's get a chapel that's a little bit less grim. We can't afford it, but good. I miss praying together. The hungry were fed. Motivation rises. I'm glad. Also get this so people will be less unhappy. Wish engineers could work here. What's this? Storage limit reached. Okay, so let's put none here. And just for now go here. Though I don't think that matters because we don't actually have wood, so instead go here and go here. I am not liking our lack of actual progress here, but I have only myself to blame. Why did this fall? Daily loss noticeable. Not good. Okay, we are building the reloading station. I have to see how we build those. This can very well happen to me. What happened? Safety concerns. Sir, a few of our people fell ill from breathing strange fumes wafting from the shaft. What? Could have been worse. One of them passed out and fell from a scaffold. We can't ignore health hazards any longer. From now on, the safety level of every workplace at the construction site will be monitored. If it's low, people working there will get sick. If it's very low, they might get injured. So that's how they get sick here. You will have 2 days to pass a law improving safety. I think we can do that. Oh, so we do have a second tree, alright. Labor. Extended shift in 2 shifts. 2 shifts. We can accomplish our key goals twice faster if we throw twice the manpower at them. New shift length. You can permanently extend the workday in any facility permanently to 24 hours. Oh, workplaces on 2 shifts need double manpower. Working 2 shifts causes discontent. Extended shift. You can extend the workday in any facility. This is very important if you play on the high difficulties in normal Frostpunk, but this is quite late. You get this here. Safety procedures. This is the one we would have to sign. Enforcing safety procedures will compel people to work with less haste and greater care. This will temporarily improve safety in a workplace at the cost of efficiency. New ability safety procedures. Raises by 1. Using safety procedures lowers efficiency by 25%. That's brutal! What's this short shift? Building a generator is exhausting and dangerous. When people are not overworked, they will make less mistakes. You can shorten the workday in generator construction facility to 8 hours. Using short shift raises workplace safety by 1 and raises motivation. I don't know how much boost you get for having high motivation. And dispensary. We could use the newest experimental medicines to treat the gravely ill. After introducing this law, cures gravely ill. To ill with potent chemical medicines, you will have to build. Treatment can have side effects. Or we could try not to get sick, right? Extended shift compensations, shift work coordination. I don't know which one is better. Probably the 2 shifts so that we don't have to actually build more of the buildings, right? This is 14 hours for the same amount of workers though. And also we have to sign this law so that we don't break a promise. Alright, unloading station. Sorry, reloading. Okay, so we can build this on the docks. That's nice. We have 2 steam cores, so now this takes 10 people instead of 15, which is nice, and it will be faster. That's always a good thing. Book of laws. Alright, so let's get these safety procedures signed. We don't have to use it. Motivation rises, that's nice. Okay, can we afford anything? We actually absolutely cannot. We don't have steel for that. This is 8 per hour, but this takes a lot more workers to do this. Because it also requires workers for this. So it's not that simple. It's not that simple. Okay, so these guys are just bringing us food. That's fine. But we should get... Oh, we should get a second team going, probably. It's plugged, alright. Okay, let's send 1 worker there. Get the coal pile going. It's not gonna be a lot of coal, but let's have some start. Man, I didn't think I would be so over-engineered ever in Frostpunk, and yet here I am. Okay, so what do we research? Ah. Optimize materials. Careful selection process reduces the material cost of structural profiles by 20%. In time, I think we will really need this though. Oh, I can do this for now. Safe! Base safety level. And if we turn it off? Unhealthy. Low risk of getting ill. Well, we have engineers who do absolutely nothing in the medical post, so I think we can just keep this going for now. Okay, how are we on? I'm getting more workers here. Okay, we have a limit. Please bring them. Not these, no! These, please. I almost ordered all the engineers again. I probably ordered too many of them, but my goodness, I don't know what this. After hours, equipment maintenance. After finishing their shift, workers will spend some time cleaning and maintaining their equipment to keep it in safe operating condition. Accidents risk will be reduced. Discontent will rise. I'm sorry, but we need this because it's better you guys are safe than you are discontented. Oh, the worker is going with the call. Right, bad omen. This morning the camp is strangely quiet. People pass the bad news in hushed voices, and all is perched atop of the scaffolding despite it being broad daylight. They were superstitious even in the best of times, but here in this remote, harsh place they see it as a worst omen. Worse than a herd of black cats. Damn son, that's really bad. Workers refuse to even look at the bloody bird, never mind to shoo it away. I have a feeling it begins to crumble. We will send people to check out stuff soon. We are okay on food right now, we just need more workers. What's up? Suspicious mind. Sir, we noticed that one of engineers is sending very long letters to Aunt Bertha almost every day. They regard family and religious matters and seem innocuous, but the German-sounding name of his aunt raised our suspicions. We found out that by rearranging certain letters we can form sentences such as shaft rotor or iron coupler. We also find flu rhino and cacklegran, but this might be code. What should we do about this, engineer? Huh. I think we should intercept it. Who writes long letters to their aunt every day? Let's intercept this. Maybe it's my inner hermit again, but so be it. It's suspicious. You cannot mess with flu rhinos. Okay, what do we need? What do we need here? What's this? Machine shop. Allows us to build a machine shop and produce steam exchangers necessary to build the generators. We will need all of this, I guess, so it's just not fall too fine behind. Okay, that's fine. We are okay with that. Wait, we are running out of time to do something. Shit. Wait. I completely forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, let's get you guys out of there. Let's get you here. No false inefficiency. this going. We need 8 of these. No! Where is the deadline? Day 16 and 15. Well, but that's for all of this. No, I didn't look at this at all. Oh, I'm so bad. I don't know if we can do this now. Yes, please. Sorry, the utopia is crumbling. The utopia is crumbling. Oh my goodness. How did I mess it up so bad? We don't have people. I need more people. In 3 hours we should get some people, right? Okay, we can build this thing. We can build shaft structure. Go! Go! Oh, basic dogs, get me this wood. We have to start exploring as well. Because I don't know if there isn't something very useful there. So let's go to the collapsed mine. There's probably going to be coal there or something. Let's know what's out there. Let's order more workers, more. Maximum. All the workers. Oh, ventilation plant. Allows us to build a ventilation plant which improves work safety across the construction site. That's good. Get this done. Oh, we need steam cores as well. Oh, I done goofed. I done goofed so bad. Get this going. We need all of this. These go pretty fast. Yes, they go very fast. Okay. Oh no, we need people to build this. No. About 9 hours ahead of schedule. Okay, maybe we will survive. Oh, ventilation plant. What? One steam cores, some steel. Okay, we can build this now. Get this done. We have 10 wood. That's not gonna let us research anything, I don't think. We can sawmill upgrade, sure. Whatever. Okay, Book of Laws. With food, this should reduce their discontent. Eat additional half a ration per day. I'm fine with that. Let's bring a semblance of our utopia back. Right, we need peoples. We need houses for people, but we can't afford them. Can afford one. And let's build more tomorrow. Right, we cannot afford this right now. Oh, one of the homeless fell ill. I know. We don't have wood. We have 8 of these. That's not good. Okay, so we need 3 more houses, but we have some people. So please go here. And let's order a steam core. I think that's going to be quite necessary. And since we have so much food, I think we can just remove these guys from there for now. And put them on the wood duty. Oh, there is nothing in... Okay, deconstruct this. And let's get another sawmill going. Resource sources. How much though? How much? Oh, this could work. Okay, let's just get this here. Bodies in the morgue. Sir, our people are growing uneasy knowing that the bodies of their colleagues are stored and prepared in the morgue. They want you to commit to your decision to sending them back home. Oh! Okay. Didn't know I had to do something about this. Prepare the bodies. Alright then. Toxic gases. So we have a situation. We've detected dangerous concentration of toxic gases across the whole construction site. Breathing them will make people sick, but will keep them working. We have no choice. The gases are venting from the depths of the source and their toxicity level changes constantly. We will monitor it and warn you about any changes 24 hours in advance. Oh, let me guess. That's going to be our weather. No. Okay. Will rise tomorrow. Well, it's getting more complicated. Alright, so it's getting more complicated, but I have to actually get to work, so I will leave it here for this episode. Well, it's very interesting, and I'm not making it easier for me, which is what it is. All right, so I'll see you in the next episode. It will come shortly for sure, because I'm very excited to see how the situation develops and how badly we will fail. We also forgot to build a chapel and stuff, so oh yeah, I'll see you soon. Have a good one.